Hey, can you find me, Jose Monkey?
You asked me to figure out when this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. This was a quick find, guys, but only because I spotted one clue that helped me to narrow it down very quickly. So what can we see? The first thing to notice is the aspect ratio of this video, and we've got these big black bars at the top and bottom just chewing up pixels and making it harder for me to see anything. Fantastic. The video begins with the person asking to be found, and then they flip the camera around to show us the surroundings. We see this brick building here, and these bushes, and a parking lot. We've got a car here, but the license plate is kind of hard to make out. There's a truck a little farther out here, but I couldn't really make out the logo. Next we have this building across the street, and there's a very clear logo here, but it's kind of blocked by this tree. We also have this somewhat blurry sign, which I thought said something like Monroe Power Products, but I wasn't really sure. They continue turning the camera, and we see some more cars and more buildings, but nothing really all that helpful. As they come all the way around, we see the brick building again. We've got what looks like the letter P on this door here. We've got some numbered doors at this loading dock here. And then we come back to the view from the beginning of the video. Okay, so I wanted to try to figure out what that partially obscured logo was. The best I could make out is that it appeared to start with the letter P and end in L-A-T-O-R. So I just started making up words like that to see if I could find a match. And after Googling a few different nonsense words that I made up, I tried the word pollator. I don't know. And Google very helpfully asked me if I meant to search for Purolator. Purolator Logistics is a Canadian shipping company, and their logo looks a lot like what we see in the video. So that made me think that this might be someplace in Canada, though I had no idea where. I went back to the video to see if I could make out anything else on this brick building that was closest to the person. And when I did that, I noticed something I had missed the first time. At the very end of the video, we get a view that is very similar to the view from the beginning of the video. But the angle has slightly changed, as if the person has moved a few steps away from the building. And in doing that, they give us a glimpse of what appears to be a truck that is parked here beyond the brick building. Although we can barely see it, I was pretty sure that this partial logo that we see here was Pitt, Ohio. Pitt, Ohio is a transportation and supply chain company, and they're based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and they serve the Midwest and the Mid-Atlantic United States. So that made me pause and reconsider whether or not this was in Canada. Like I said, Pitt, Ohio is based in Pennsylvania, so I just tried searching for Purolator, Pennsylvania to see what I'd get. And when I did that, I got two locations, one in Norristown and one in Newtown. And when I clicked on the Norristown location, I saw a building that looked suspiciously like the one in the video. And guys, that was it. You were here in Norristown, Pennsylvania. I used Google Street View to confirm that view of the Purolator building across the street. By the way, that other sign said Muncie Power Products. I also confirmed the view of the brick building and those doors we see at the loading dock. And I determined that you were standing right here by the corner of the brick building. Oh, and look, there's a Pitt, Ohio truck on the Google Street View. By the way, that letter P that we saw on the door here was for the Philadelphia Jumps Club. That is a pole vault training facility, which made me laugh out loud. I think it's the fact that sometimes I will just be driving by some random nondescript building and think to myself, I wonder what they do in there. And apparently the answer sometimes is they do pole vaulting. That's just crazy to me. Anyway, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And this time it was in Season 1, Episode 96 in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. That's only about 11 miles or 18 kilometers away from this spot. Guys, don't forget, I will be at NocoCon on June 8th and 9th. Go check out my site for more information about how to get tickets. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.